Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and get started and take a look at what comes out for you. Now, this is all for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as your North Node, okay? We'll see what wants to come out. We'll start with what Spirit wants you to know most, and then the top message that wants to come out regarding your work life, something that's going to be really important in career, money, and finance. And then we'll exit out with love, okay? So let's dive in, Sag, and take a look and see what's going on for you, okay? All right, let's take a look. Hope all is well. Devil energy is coming through here. We're going to see if that pops out again, okay? So someone's being reminded of something, but hold on tight because we're not through yet. All right, thank you all for your likes, subscribes, and shares, and for those of you that have been booking readings with me, and also the coaching packages as well. I certainly appreciate it, guys. Let's take a look and see what further comes out for you. This is my way to kind of give back and continue to support you too through this process. And that's why they're a little bit longer, but let's take a look. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Two of Pentacles. So interesting. This is about balancing something out, okay? So you're balancing out a situation. What's so interesting, guys, is I did your reading, and then there was a malfunction of some sort. But I'm going to see if this relates to what's happening again, because I get you balancing something out and getting the rest that you need to put something on strong, solid ground. You're really focusing in on overcoming the competition, and you're setting strong boundaries in place as well as you move forward with new inspiration. So something's moving forward fast and you're balancing something out. I do get a message from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that is coming through here of something creative. And it starts a brand new beginning with the Fool card. It puts you on a brand new adventure with the Fool card coming through. So you could be hearing from someone that's a little bit younger, perhaps. But nevertheless, they're super creative, all right? This is a message of a new idea, a new creation. This is a very cheerful, energetic, fresh message or idea. They've made some sort of discovery, and it's about sharing that. The Three of Cups really focuses in on like the friendships, community, gatherings, and social events. So you might hear about this message at a gathering or a social event. And again, you get temperance here, of balancing something out. There's a strong need for moderation in a situation to bring something to completion. So something needs to be balanced out. Now, when I was recording your read previously, I'm going to let you know that I felt what I was getting initially before everything kind of came down is that the fire was lit under your bum to have to go do something. It's like you learned that there was delays and something wasn't going as planned, and so you moved into fast action. And you knew that you don't want to create some sort of mistake, and you want to make sure that you cover your bases, so you're putting in the effort and the work. So for some of you, to bring something to a successful completion, it does take a sense of balancing Sagittarius energy. This is you. So I really feel that you are focusing in on that at this moment, bringing something into fruition, at this time. Balancing out your social life and then moving forward with your highest self so you can complete the goals that you want to complete. Like I said, I feel that, there was energy that was necessary to be able to, it kind of scared you a little bit, and whatever scared you made you want to put in more work onto something. And then it has you fiercely moving in that direction. So that might actually resonate with some of you. Note your comments below. But that's what I was getting. And here it's somewhat similar. It's like you need to follow up with the new idea, the creativity, and have this new beginning, maybe getting out and networking to bring in some sort of balance. But you are stepping up to your highest self here is what I'm getting with this World card, because that tells me success, achievement, and accomplishment and fulfillment. Like you know where you belong and you're stepping up. Like you're really stepping up here. Let's take a look at a little bit more. Okay, let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through. What is this message of a new idea for the Page of Wands? What do we get? Virgo energy, Hermit. So a message after some sort of deep introspection was taking place. And the Hierophant. Whoa! This is a message of prosperity. A message of a new idea about combining knowledge sharing and from the on the outside, and introspection on the inside. There's a new idea that's happening here that's bringing forth this new adventure. Okay, the Fool card is really about, it could be travel, it could be being a free spirit. It's a new beginning and the innocence involved within that. But it's about bringing forth prosperity and abundance. Okay, what's the message from the Page of Swords coming through? What do we got? High Priestess, follow your highest self. Like you're stepping out in the world in your highest self, and it's all about uncovering the unconscious. So this is like you're stepping out in the world on the outside, but you're stepping up to your higher self on the inside. Very, very interesting, guys. Give me a little bit more that might want to come through here. What is it that you need to balance out with this temperance here? What do we get? What do we get? The adventure. Well, we talked about that adventure. You're going to have to do something a little bit different than you've done before, or this is something you've never done before, and you've already embarking on a new adventure. This reduces to a 10, so you may have run into a couple mistakes, and now it's about mistakes, I should say, because nothing ever is a mistake. There's always learning involved. It gets you better and stronger and whatever it is that you're focusing in on. But I feel that this is an adventure, and it's time for that right now. Doing something different. Regarding the communication and confidence, parenting, and there is a rebirth here. This is a 16 card. So this is, and it might have to do with spirituality, all right? But there's a rebirth, and you're having better financial discipline within the situation, okay? So some of you maybe were spending too much, and now it's about greater financial discipline. Some of you maybe weren't adhering to your nudges from the divine intuitively, and now you're tapping into more spirituality, okay? Nevertheless, this is a major time for you of a transition, okay? It's a transition, but it's a major transformation that signifies great personal growth. Huge personal growth. Highest self, the World card, and getting the Hierophant and the Hermit here. And the Fool card. It's all about this new beginning. And I feel in the Emperor, putting something on strong, solid ground and getting the rest that you need to get the balance that's going to be necessary to get the downloads from Spirit, and also to stand your boundaries in an effective way. So there's a spiritual rebirth. And this is an opportunity to align with your highest self. And this is where you surrender, the changes around you, and prepare to be stepping out to the world to become the best that you can be. So your greatest potential right now is through your personal transformation. Okay. You're recognizing any ego-based kind of movements, or what you're trying to do is adjust and harmonize to the natural cycles, to a higher level of understanding and awareness. So aligning with your higher self, being in your authenticity are going to be the keys to your success. So any final advice that's important? Let's get you grounded here with what the Earth Magic cards say. The Oracle cards. What does Spirit want you to know regarding the Earth Magic cards? What do we get? What do we get? Release. Yeah, it's like you're going through a big magical change here, guys, and it's so beautiful. Just like the autumn when the leaves fall, and the world is the outsides is transformed. That's the same thing that is happening, to you here. It's going through some sort of autumn equinox. The leaves fall and they transform. And it's all about to be able to grow new leaves. Okay, so the trees do that, right? Mother Earth follows that. It's a death and rebirth cycle that's happening. Okay, so now's the time to let anything in your life fall away that's no longer useful for you, Sag, because there is an emerging expression of who you are that's coming through, and if you allow yourself to focus in on, I don't know, if you on things that are no longer in alignment with your soul's purpose, it's not going to serve you. So I want you to conserve your energy and rest for a while, rest and prepare, make those preparations for that season, and look at your material possessions. and be brutally honest about yourself of where you're at and what can be given away or what can be released. Okay. It could be a shedding of a relationship that just no longer serves its purpose. And that could be in work, love, or life. Even with family, maybe it is something that's no longer viable. Work or job that has become has where you've lost interest. So with your release is a sense of being a lot lighter and to be able to move forward on a new adventure. Okay. There's something about parenting one's self, and for greater communication, for higher confidence. All right. So when the release comes, you're going to feel much lighter. Just as the trees lose their leaves, you are making room for whatever is new to come and step forward. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay. Interesting. Let me know if this resonates, guys. What is it that you are releasing so you can make room for the new? Okay. Because there's an emergence of something new here. Let's take a look at what comes through in terms of career, money, and finance. What's your biggest message for Sagittarius that wants to come through? Because we did get a little smidget about financial discipline. You heard that. Kind of things that you might need to focus in on. Not that anything's bad, just, be smart with your money and things like that. Kind of the important things here. There you are, King of Rods. That's the masculine energy of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got the Queen of Pentacles. In another deck, we got the resting card of rejuvenation. So I can't tell you how important that is for you, Sag, okay? Get the rest that you need. Man, I was listening to a video today from a neuroscientist, and they were talking about how that deep sleep really helps regenerate you. And it really helps you live a longer life. And I'm not a medical, professional, and I don't claim to be here. So this is not advice. Always seek, advice from your doctor. But this is basically, so they were saying and talking about how it would diminish the areas in the brain that either that could increase dementia or Alzheimer's. It's very interesting. So you're getting the rest that you need, getting set schedules is really important for the body, and it makes you perform even better. So, okay, that aside, let's continue. Get 2 more cards for you here. All right. Very interesting. Okay. But at the bottom of the deck, wish coming true. So there is something that you've discovered that is going to help make your wish come true, and you're working on that. You are, again, you get this holding your boundaries and persevering, outsmart. You're on higher ground than the competition with this 7 of Wands. And this is you holding your ground and being on higher ground and persevering towards your dream with new vitality, with the Sun card coming through. This is a dream come true with the 9 of Cups. It's moving in that direction. You've discovered what's going to make a dream come true, and it brings in new vitality for you here. Okay. So what I'm getting in career, money, finance is to be that visionary, that leader, that entrepreneur. Some of you could be starting your own business. You could be leading in the business in what you do, leading in the industry, really being a major player. This also involves nurturing your rest that is necessary for you, and to relax your mind so you can cultivate, new ways to get unstuck and have a new beginning here. So for some of you, you are on a new adventure because the Fool's showing up here too. So this thing that was happening what Spirit wanted you to know, it's affecting your career. It's affecting your career and the adventure of moving forward. So do you want to cultivate and stay stuck, or do you want to create a change that moves out to a brand new adventure? The rest is going to give you the clarity that you need to come through with that. What do you need to know about the 4 of Swords? This is rest, rejuvenation, and allows you to kind of move in that direction that is going to, bring forth, exactly what you need to get the insights. What do you need to know about the 4 of Swords? Self-discipline. Yes, it's going to take a self-discipline, a schedule of some sort, but it's to balance the emotions of the body, which is that orange color, and your heart. And it helps you overcome obstacles, which is a 5. That helps you overcome any sort of obstacles or challenges or conflicts. So, there's a relationship change. And I feel that you're the master of this. This 56 reduces to 11. That's a master number. There's a relationship change in something and you need to get your rest, okay? At the bottom of the deck, it might have to do with a love partnership for some of you, or doing something that you love in partnership with perhaps someone that you love or something that you enjoy. It doesn't have to be, that exactly. It could be some sort of relationship change at work that you're having. Maybe there's new guidelines, there's a new contract, how you're going to go about doing something. Maybe the different elements have changed in the relationship in career, money, and finance, and you're setting something to be to set you up for your future that's going to be a little bit better for you. But some sort of relationship change is taking place, and it could be anything. Okay, but that does reduce to 11. That tells me it's kind of like a master number, and you're mastering this change here. Okay, so it's like. I think you've come to something, you've discovered something, and it's something that you want to, move into in a totally different way. So I feel that, there's a change with a friend, a colleague. You're being divinely guided to have the strength to move forward. And it's a positive relationship change. And it could be a declaration of a commitment. It could indicate a positive relationship change. It could be a wedding, an engagement, or just a resolution to a problem that you've been having in career. So maybe you've got some sort of resolution, and now you're seeing eye to eye, and it's what you wanted, because out of the situation, you kind of are making the most of it or getting the most out of it. So you have time to move forward on your adventures. Okay. So, in relationships grow, for the greater good of all. So that's going to be key. What do you need to know about being stuck? What is keeping you stuck here with this 8 of swords? What is that? What is that? The clouds. Yeah, clouds that are affecting your growth. Clouds affecting your growth, and some sort of trickery regarding an agreement. Oh, yeah. You've read over that agreement a little bit better, and you're a little bit more, it's come to fruition. 27, reduces to a 9. Something's come to fruition. You get some sort of message. Maybe it's a contract of some sort. But there was trickery in an agreement, okay? It doesn't have to be just a ring. A ring can indicate a contract or engagement. There was trickery involved in some sort of way. There was some fog covering the growth that wanted to come through with the tree, okay? The trees are all about growth, and it's about longevity. And remember, it's funny how I had that tree analogy, because, some things have to die before they renew. And so there was some sort of fog that was standing in the way, of something here. So the tree is health, like physical, mental, spiritual growth, your ancestors healthy growing, and things like that. But when you have the clouds there, that's mental confusion regarding trickery about a contract. So that's kind of the meat and potatoes part. The rest is kind of coming around it a little bit. What do you need to know about that? What is it that you need to know about that? Let's get the tree oracle. Let's take a look what that says. Oh, you got a wake-up call, no doubt. You had a wake-up call. Yeah, see, guys? Exactly. It's a double confirmation here. Even what I got within your first spread before, the camera went out previously, but you've had some sort of wake-up call in a situation, and I'm telling you, you've learned something, okay? You learned something about a situation that you just you're not going back to, okay? So there's something that came about, and it could be again, work, money. It could be anything of the sort, but it's coming in career, money, and finance. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you've had a wake up call. So, what is your wake up call, guys? Note your comments below. What is the change that you're making in terms of your career as it relates to your money and finance? Okay. Now let's take a look at your love life and see what comes through over there. What's the most important message that Sagittarius needs to know about their love life? Because with you for a while, work and love were colliding in some sort of way. So maybe you're someone that you're interested in at work, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. But let's take a look. What do we get? So in your love life, something came down, like an emotional, it's in your energy. So I wouldn't be saying if it wasn't collectively in the midst, there was an illusion regarding a situation. Maybe there was illusion around someone at work of some sort. And what you're doing is you're balancing that out. You're balancing it out, and you're persevering to overcome that. overcome feeling left out. So what is the Five of Pentacles here? This is a message that comes through from a Page of Cups and expression about progress. So you're making progress on this Five of Cups, like feeling left out in some sort of way. But you had this before, and I don't know if it's just coming up where you're being reminded of this, and so you're being kind of nudged to strengthen the muscle to balance something out with equal generosity of give and take. Maybe there was exchange of money of some sort, and this has you persevering to overcome some sort of obstacle. And this is focusing on abundance and prosperity. The Page of Cups comes through here, which is, creative, like a dreamer, maybe a little naive in terms of the progress. So what do you need to know about this? What is it that you need to know about feeling left out and naive about the progress in making the change in love? You're just being asked to follow your dreams here. So you get this, you've got this like 3 weeks in a row. This is like following your dreams is going to be really important. You're being asked to put yourself on the path of following your dreams. And, it brings forth some sort of happy ending. Man, it's like a happy situation is in sight for you. You might feel left out now, but you just hold on tight because things are changing here. This is a confirmation that even if it seems impossible or ludicrous at the moment, that a favorable outcome in love is here for you. And because you attract what you are, you bring yourself good fortune when you're happy. So this is focusing in on persevering to overcome feeling left out and focus on your happiness. So you're going to attract the outcome sooner by being joyous and, around by being, feeling full of joy and love now and acting as if what you want has already come in. So have faith that a happy ending is right around the corner, because it is. And if following your dreams is to have a partner in your life, this is saying, don't you dare give up. This is saying you attract what you think about most. So just pay attention to what you are focusing in on. I want a partnership that's, kind, polite, that can balance me out. I can balance them out, can zig and zag. I'm getting out of the illusion and fantasy, and I've gone through a transformative period in my emotions, and I'm persevering to get what I want. So this is saying is that logic is not going to work here. Even reason, because miracles work beyond that. We're in a magical universe, and it pays to follow your dreams and believe that can happen and come through. What do you need to know about this? What do you need to know about this situation? What do you need to know? You get the Bear, and you get the Heart, and what else do you get? You get the I think it's the Book, okay, and then the Building here, okay. So interesting. The Bear is all about having the courage. So this is about having the courage to be able to persevere and move forward, okay. So the courage to focus in on the heart, the courage to listen to your heart. The courage to listen to your heart. Love, this is love, good intentions, attraction, emotional, passionate, romantic, enthusiastic. Have the courage to be in that energy. Why? Because it's secret wisdom and knowledge is what's here. This is unknown, hidden knowledge. This is a secret regarding an institution. It could be follow your heart. There's a secret regarding the building, regarding the tower, regarding an establishment, old traditions. There's a secret knowing beyond, that is traditional. That is, interesting. You own secret knowledge. This is a book of secret knowledge, because you own secret knowledge and you know how to maneuver this better. Give me 2 more. I'm curious. prosperity and abundance. Yeah, prosperity and abundance after some sort of transformative period. This is like the coffin is like the death card because you've gone through transformative period. And then you get the 34 card, which focuses in on the fish. The fish is prosperity, abundance. It is neutral, but when it comes with the woman. So because this is prosperity and abundance, um, and that brings forth that's hidden. This is the moon card. It's hidden. Prosperity and abundance of what's hidden. Secret knowledge that's hidden. Have the courage to follow your heart. That's your secret knowledge in love. You better follow your heart here, guys, because this is what's coming through here. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. What a cool read for you. If you are looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And till next time, namaste.